Welcome back. We are on Mission 8 of the Factions campaign, Sunjiang District. So, in terms of comp, there really isn't much else to say here. It's same comp as before. The only difference is my 8 skill, and this is the most important part of this mission. Make sure you've got something that has Gaze of Fury for this mission. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Gaze of Fury is an incredibly important skill here. You can buy it from Michiko in Kaining, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem to acquire it. You do not need it invested, it just needs to be on a skill bar somewhere. So if I wasn't a Writ and didn't have the ability to take a Writ secondary, I would just probably stick it on Norgu in place of either Spiritual Pain or Flesh of My Flesh, something like that. But anyways, without any further ado, we will pop into the mission. So the hard mode timer here is 25 minutes for Masters. Normal mode, it is 20. You have the option to pick up the spear or the urn. If you have 2 players, you can obviously take both, but I usually take the spear, specifically if I'm on a caster. On my warrior, I actually don't take either. You can just choose to pick neither option. Alright, we got some assassins, ranger, and a monk. And yeah, I'm gonna get pinged for ages about how I've left the spear back there. This would be a place where it would once again be really nice if I could just have one of my heroes pick them up for me. I mentioned this in the Prophecies campaign. I would love a change where they made it so if you targeted a bundle you can pick up using the hero's targeting, it would go and pick up the bundle for you. And then you can use this to drop it, just like you can with Ashes. Anyways, spear is fully charged, so we'll save that for the next group to use it on them. Once again, no writs. Although there is a Spirit of Life, so there has to be one somewhere. Yeah, there you are. But in a moment here, I will show you why the Gaze of Fury is incredibly important. So I'd mentioned this before, the spear does actually charge while it's on the ground. It's part of the reason why I consider it more useful than the urn. As you can see, I just picked it up and it's already level 3. The urn charges by you taking damage while you're holding the urn. So that's why it doesn't work like that. But the spear, just as long as something dies near it, that's all that matters. So I can just run up to the writ now, drop it again. And just knock them all for 300. And then we can pick it back up, and it's once again at level 2. So right up here, this is going to be why you need Gaze of Fury. It's because of this Spirit of Portals. Your goal in this mission is to kill 4 of these things, and Gaze of Fury one-shots it. For free. Nope, so that's what I mentioned before. About how in, I believe, was it Arborstone? No, it was Tanakai Temple, about how things can be, it was Napui Quarter. Napui Quarter. This is an example of verticality not existing. The spirits are being sent up there rather than where I'm standing. I do wonder if you can take advantage of that in other areas. But anyways, we're going to progress on this way. Get some spirits up, get some energy back. Assassins, no big deal to me. And we'll go blow up the next group. So, this is your mission, is to clear out these blue lines, which is accomplished by killing the Spirit of Portals. If you try to go down early, you will get killed, so don't do it. And I am not demonstrating that. So we have a Spirit of Portals over there. That'll be the last one we kill. We have a second one over there. And then a third one's going to be up this way. And this will be the main one I'm focused on. So let's get spirits up, and then we're going to go blow them all up with the spear. So get them in range. Drop the spear, and nuke them. So before we go down to the obvious spirit that's over there, we're actually going to go this way up the ramp to the right to this spirit first. Generally, if you want to get through this mission quickly, this is the order you're going to want to do it. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to flag my heroes up here at the top of the ramp, and then I'm just going to go over, target the Spirit of Portals, and just use Gaze of Fury on it. Well, once these goobers get here so they can start healing me, so I can actually sustain long enough to cast it. So you just cast it, and then you can just run. For good measure, I could even bring the Spirit with me. Well, it's dead anyways now. I doubt it lives. Yeah, it's gone. Unfortunate, but as long as you make sure Menlo and Togo are alive, they'll usually run back with you. So you can just retreat from there and you don't even have to fight anything. That's why you bring Gaze of Fury, so you can just quickly take these out. So once again, I'm just going to go run over to the Spirit of Portals. I'm actually going to flag my heroes in that direction. Cast Gaze of Fury, and done. And we just once again move on. So I'm actually going to hold on to my spear for a while. I'm going to start flagging my heroes this way. Cast fall back so that they get there faster. So I want to get them out of the poison water. Now we just continue on our way up the ramp. On to the next group. Gaze of Fury recuperation because I can. So the reason I'm keeping the spear charged from here is we're gonna very quickly go to the boss as soon as we kill that last as soon as that last spirit gets blown up. So I'm just preparing ahead of time for that because I would rather save it for them. It doesn't do extra damage like it did to Zu Hanuku, but it still doesn't interrupt, which is nice. There we go. And there's the final spirit up there. So I'm going to let my cooldowns go for a little bit, take out this group, and I'm going to get ready to Gaze of Fury. As soon as you're ready, Gaze of Fury, done. And you can just, honestly, retreat for a little bit. Because usually it just teleports you to the boss in pretty short order from here. But you can also just start heading back to that one ramp from before, too. So here you go. You get ported over, and there we go. Oh, hello. What the heck was that? We got that cast on us in a cutscene, I think. So we've got an Elementalist. We'll take that first. Be careful, though. The Warrior, I believe, has 100 Blades. So, yeah, he has 100 Blades. Get away from him. Warrior's top priority. My mistake. Which, of course, means my spirits are going to target the Ellie. And we do have a Ritualist construct. So, side note about Gaze of Fury, it doesn't just target Rit spirits. You can blow up Equinox too. So you can also blow up Ranger spirits with it. Spirit of Life would be a lot more useful to have blown up there, but I just wanted to quickly demonstrate that. But yeah, you can pull these constructs one at a time. It pulls random ones. Usually one of the two new classes is among them. Alright, let's go ahead and blow up your recuperation. Bring the Spirit of Fury over. Actually, let's have you guys shut down the caster. For context, we had 20 minutes to do this mission. I'm now fighting the last two enemies at 9 minutes. again, we're going to blow up their Spirit of Recuperation. So he keeps resummoning it. What, you have Soul Twist? Because I keep blowing that thing up and it comes back just as quickly. Yeah, he's got Soul Twist. Okay, so if you are a Ritualist, beg your group to kill this thing last. Because Soul Twist is one of the 2 best Ritualist elites in the game. It's the one Xandra is using right now. The Warrior 100 Blades, also insanely good. So if you roll the Ritualist construct, beg your team to leave the kill Rit first. But anyways, done in 9 minutes, 50 seconds. Not even half the time needed. So very quick, very easy, especially if you have Gaze of Fury. So this will be among one of the shorter videos. We'll see if Imperial Sanctum matches it. So 2 quick missions done. Unfortunately, from here, the path splits. If you're doing this, I know I am biased towards them, but if you're picking who to befriend, pick the Luxons. Trust me on this. That mission is way easier, because from here you choose one side or the other. So you can choose to befriend either the Kurziks or the Luxons. If you pick the Luxon side, you're going to do Gyala Hatchery next. If you're going Kurzik side, you do Eternal Grove. Which Eternal Grove, worst mission in the game. Easily the hardest one. Out of all of the missions that I'm going to be doing here, it is the one I hate the most. Unfortunately, it is also the one that I'm going to have to do next, because it is before Gyala Hatchery in the Shiro's Return book. But yeah, you do one or the other, and then they both meet here at Unwaking Waters before progressing to Raisu Palace. So to complete factions, you have to do one or the other. You only do both if you're going for the Protector titles or the Guardian titles. So yes, you will need to jump on the Eternal Grove grenade at some point, but you don't have to do that yet. You can get yourself good comps, make sure you're strong, ready to go, get some experience doing all the other ones. Eternal Grove was the last mission I did for my Legendary Guardian. I just do not like that mission whatsoever. So, I am not looking forward to the next one, but as always, hope these videos have been helpful. Oh yeah, also Sekai the Mapmaker here, he gives you 2 quests for charting the areas. Pick the one for the area you're going to. Forest for Echovald, Jade Sea for if you're going Luxon side. So, as I was about to say, hope as always these videos are useful to you, and we'll see you for the horror that is the next one.